this guy again. Oh. I hope you can hear that. Whoa, you can't even see me. I hope you can hear that. God. Dr.Science here. Stanley Geryk. Those Garage Vintage. The Auditorium. Joe's Garage Records. Dr.Science because Stanley Geryk, the Culture record label. That's about it. We're still working on this guitar, whatever it really is. You can see it, you know what it is, what the body really is. And here's the effects. Yeah, I switched it again. I put the black knob on. And this is the distortion metal effect that I put in. And it was very comprehensive the first time, but it was easy the second time I did it. And I just figured I didn't do it the way the manufacturer wants you to do it. I said, well, forget about that. I did it the right way, my way. Here, I'll go up. Now listen. No noise. Here, a little noise, a little more noise, a little more noise, a lot of noise. I think this is the metal 1 setting, or the distortion 1 setting. I'm not sure, but it doesn't come with instructions, it doesn't come with schematics, it doesn't come with a wiring diagram. Guys in the no. Right, okay. And the guitar's talking. We're going to try to quiet this down a little more. Now, what is the guitar saying? Oh! The only reason I shoot these videos is to copyright the names of my songs and little things I'm working on the guitar. And I'm always trying to play so fast. And just to copyright things that I've written. Listen, it speaks to me. It's saying the name. Alright, that's that, and then there's flat. I do this so people that care and love about me just get to see me a little more often, because I don't go many places. I always have these guitars to work on. Have the guitars to work on. I have a lot of guitars, and I'm doing a lot of trick wiring to a lot of guitars. The one that sounds the best, to me anyway, the craziest, is I got a Behringer, a little nothing guitar that sells online for like $30, $40. And then I bought this effect for it and wired it in. I wired it my way. It sounds the same. It really sounds good. material for 5,000, although I said online I got a 5,000, I really don't, but I know the name of it, and it's called the fifth step, not meeting the fifth, it's the fifth step. Whatever that means, right? I'm just trying to work the noise out of the effects right now. I got to work on specifically this guitar. It's a brand new neck, so there's no fretware, and the body came out the way I wanted it to. You know, a little beat up, banged up. Yeah, sure. Setting the bridge, the back blew out. Yeah, well, you know, but it adds character. It's lacquer on the neck. And headstock is not what you would think it would be. And you know, Ivan has headstock, but it's you get the idea with that. Vine, V-I-N-E, and noise, what it is. So, and that's it. And I was playing this for the. I wonder if I can say her name, Dolores Riorden. She passed, and I'm like still, you know, out of my mind over that, crushed and devastated. Not out of my mind, you know what I mean. Very upset, because I was, as the world, took big fans, and I don't think she knew how much, or maybe she did, or maybe she didn't know how much she was loved and respected the world by millions of people, because my page online flooded with where I go, my social media page, flooded. And I love the Cranberries, and oh God, I love that woman. She just, that voice. I can't even, no, I won't do that. I won't play that because it doesn't do justice. You're a brilliant artist. You know, she passed. And that saddens me. That saddens me. And, you know, the pages, the websites are still flooded with, you know, posts all over the world. I'm subscribed to a lot of pages. From Stan and International and Fan Club and her direct page. Anyway, and you know, and that's what's going on. But I am, and now it's hard to get back on, you know, what I'm doing, because that was an emotional thing. That was an emotional thing. Brilliant artist. And you know what? I think I should end it here, because you know it's hard. It's hard when we lose someone in the world, and a lot of times people die, and you don't give them the respect and honor that they deserve. And this gal that passed, Dolores, my God, I heard it from Dietrich Young from Back in Black in Switzerland, and an hour after it happened, that she found out, and that was days ago, and you know, so okay, rest in peace, Dolores O'Reilly. And I'm gonna sign off with that about. I went out this morning. I see the local, you know, I go to the local place where I go, the local officers, police officers, so that is. I know them. They're good guys and gals. I saw a gal and a guy, and very nice. And they're like, "Hey Stan, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, what's going on? Just stay safe, please." And I got my beverage that I go for every morning. Same place, not the same time though. And I went somewhere different today that I haven't been to in a couple of months. I stopped in for about a half hour, and then I know it's time to get back to the guitar. I think I have to set the gain. I gotta trim the gain on the effects control within the guitar, within the cavity of the guitar. It's got a fresh battery in it, 9 volt, and the bridge is set up promptly. Everything's set up promptly. The strings that came with the guitar, I think they're a little heavier than I'm accustomed to playing. I play 8s. Ernie Ball 8s, the blue package. And this came, and in the first D string I received, well, this isn't Ernie Ball 8, but the first D string I received was like a 7. I said, it doesn't exist, but it did. It was very fine. It was just like a very fine wire. And, oh, all right. Well, we're not making donuts today. We're not making pizza. I'm making tomato sauce with some ingredients, some vegetable ingredients. And I'm having pasta with macaroni tonight. And I make my sauce in a casserole dish in the oven, and I just about 280 degrees, 290 degrees, I'll let it go for several hours. And that's what I'm doing right now, and I really have to get the noise out of this guitar, and that's what I was told from the sound crew. Too much noise, and I got a lot of it out with this one effect setting that I'm using. This is the one that's the quietest. That gives me the most output of the guitar into the Boss GT8 pedal. I got that trimmed, and I had that gain a little too high. And then I have another pedal, which I trimmed the gain on that, and I have the guitar going into the Boss GT8, and then the output of the GT8 into another pedal. I have that going into the Line 6. I enjoy the modeling amps. And there was one I wanted to get recently, which was the Line 6. I forget what it was. Beautiful amp, just a gorgeous amp. And with the modeling, with the built-in, what do they call that, the looper. And I said, forget that. I have, rhythm on my one pedal. And good enough for me. I can use that for now. So that Los Angeles gig, I shot a video. That was fun. And will I be traveling anytime soon? Yeah, tomorrow night I'll be traveling again. I'm heading east. How can you get further east than where I live? But it's inconceivable. I can get a little further east, 15 miles from where I live, and that's where I'll be going tomorrow. And I got to do a few things. I got to see a few people. If today, in fact, is Thursday, the 18th of January, and I believe it is, and the time is correct. So, and that's that. I go see some people, and I have some stuff to do, and then I come back to the auditorium, which is the lair, which within Joe's Garage Vintage, and I don't live here. I just, do the guitar work here and have my storage here. I live east 15 miles. Isn't that the craziest thing? But sometimes you see there's a bed here, and it's a big, big room, and it's where I do my guitar work, and then my guitar amp work, and even sometimes vintage stereo work. And I don't do it for money, and I do it just to do it for either friends or well, friends, or just whatever, and only by referral only, and only specific things I'll work on. I'm very picky about what I work on, and even if I'm not eating, properly, let's say we're low on funds, we don't have enough food, I won't just say, oh, okay, now I'll work on it. I have to do what I know best to work on. So it comes out exemplary. It has to come out perfect. And the only reason I hunch in these videos, I go like this, is because the camera, the angle of the camera, I guess I'm pretty tall, 6'4", and I got to hunch down so I can squeeze into the camera. All right, that's about it out of Dr. Science. Dr. Science saying peace, love, tranquility, and overall understanding and truth. And Dr. Science loves every one of his fans that come on his page. And I don't get many views because no one knows Dr. Science. Maybe from 2012 and 2013 I got a lot of popularity, but I laid low under the radar from 2013 till 2017. And I did do a video, A Lot of Pain, in 2017, and I was pleased with the way that came out. And all these other videos are really for copyright purposes, and that's it, just so I could, little things I'm working on. Do you think I could show all my top secret 007 hush-hush, stuff all at once? I got to record it first and then get it down, date it, sign it, and I will submit, I think I'll submit this one to Culture Records, the one I'm working on. So the other ones are copywritten only by recording and then submitting in other places. Okay, and that's it. So as always, Dr. Science was most grateful to be here today. Always grateful to be anywhere. And remember, food, clothing, shelter, a roll of toilet tissue, and a bar of soap. Just remember that and think about that. Bye-bye.